Oh, I'm scared.
Someone's taking Dizzy home tonight.
You can't dance? You can't dance? Okay. You can't dance?
Okay.
You're doing great.
All right.
But there's a whole lot of nudity going on.
Yeah.
What's up, you guys? I'm Drew. I'm 25, and we're all hosts for Clevver. And when we're not hosting, we're also just hanging out outside of work because these are my besties.
Yeah.
True. Hey, you guys, I'm Sinead, and I'm 27.
And I'm Emile. I'm 29, and we're here to find Drew a bae.
Oh, I think they know my type. They know what they don't want for me because I have a terrible track record of picking bad boys who make me cry. Emile's the one who keeps me in check, and Sinead is the one who tells me what I want to hear.
Yeah, so essentially I am the angel on the shoulder guiding you towards the light.
But it's good to have both because sometimes you're a little too hard on her, and sometimes I let it slide a little bit too much.
So taste in men, I think we have similar but different.
Yes.
I think we have similar tastes.
Yeah.
You know I love Shawn Mendes.
Yes. Yes, we do.
As far as qualities are concerned, I'd say a sense of humor is very important. I need him to be intelligent. I want him to be smarter than me so that I can learn something from him, but not in a
Cocky way.
right. Just like, he's smart, whatever. I want him to be driven,
Yes.
Okay.
ambitious,
Okay.
sexy as hell, and you guys can interpret that however you want. Just keep my lens on your faces.
She's like,
when you're
interpret
looking
however
at
you
him.
want, except think about if I was me and this is what's happening.
Right.
He needs to be tall, so he needs to be at least like 6 feet and higher.
Yeah, but ideally you want like 6'3".
That would be ideal.
Yeah.
Don't eliminate him just because he's like nearing 6 feet a
we
little
would
bit
never
under.
do that.
Don't
We
do
would never
that.
I think we're a good judge of character, and
Yeah.
just knowing you, I feel like the most important thing is that the person is very down to earth and just normal.
Down
and
to
like can
earth.
hold a conversation and
Yeah.
has like an idea of the world around him.
Thank you. That's
You know?
important. You guys don't pick a Trump supporter.
Oh, well, that is a
Well,
big, yeah.
But like, someone who's open-minded, kind, cares about other people, a humanitarian.
Okay.
Okay, guys, let's go hook me up with somebody.
No.
We
And
are
the best
finding you a babe.
bachelorette is here. It's like a whiff of Axe.
Oh, wow. My God. Hello.
You guys smell nice.
I know.
My name is Joseph. I'm 24 years old, and I work for Reality Stars, so I get her drinks. I'm her executive assistant. I make funny videos with her.
Hi, I'm Greg. I'm 23 years old. I like to travel to a new country every year, and I just got back from Morocco.
Hi, I'm Kevin. I'm 28 years old, and I don't like the feel of brand new paper. It creeps me out. Gives me goosebumps.
Hi, my name is Joey. I'm 28 years old, and I love doing yoga naked to trap music. Something about 2 Chainz and XXX really gets my chakras in line.
Hi, I'm Brody, and I'm 24 years old. On my left foot, it looks like I only have 4 toes, but I actually have 5. The last toe, the pinky toe, doesn't have a bone, so it looks like it's just riding up on my other toe, but when you try to put it down, it stays down for a hot sec, then it just pops right back up.
Hi, my name is Dizzy. I'm 27 years old. I spend my time feeding homeless people throughout the whole city. I go purchase hot meals and just distribute to every homeless person I see.
Oh my God.
Hi, I'm David. I'm 29 years old, and for the past 2 weeks, I was in Florida doing naked stand-up comedy.
Hi, I'm Travis. I'm 26 years old, and I speak fluent Mandarin and lived in Shanghai for a semester. 我很喜欢你，因为你是很漂亮。
Oh, cute.
That's cute.
I'm Carlos, I'm 29, and I like to fly small single-engine airplanes through Homestead, Florida, and the Florida Keys.
Ooh.
Hi, my name is Leon. I'm 25 years old, and I'm a pro wrestler.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Lord.
What was that sound?
Steroids free. So, yeah.
I was gonna say, I feel like we have a potential winner. I feel like we have a potential winner already, but I think it's down to a few still. This is our best friend, Drew. She's 25. She is absolutely hilarious. Like one of the funniest people I've ever met in my entire life. Really, more than anything, she is a good time. Like,
She
she's
really
a good
is.
time.
I love her so much. I'm like her big brother, and if you mess with her, you mess with me, and I will. I'm very protective. Maybe not the rest of her. I'll leave you alone. I know she's wonderful, and
Yeah, she really is. Can you please give us your best pickup lines?
Do you have an Instagram? Because my parents told me I should always follow my dreams.
I like that one. That was good.
That's cute.
Look, I'm gonna be completely honest. On a scale of 1 to 10, you're a 9, and I'm the one you need.
Hey, you might want to tie your shoes. I'd hate for you to fall for someone else.
Pretty good.
I like that one.
Yeah, thank you.
Me and you can never go to the movies, only because they don't allow the outside snacks.
Oh, good. I like that.
You spend so much time on my mind. I should probably start charging you rent.
Did you fall from the sky because you're like a complete angel?
Are you a haunted house? Because I could totally see you ghosting me.
Oh my God.
I wouldn't do that.
Wow.
So I'm not a photographer, but I could picture us together.
I'll kiss you, and if you don't like it, you can return it.
Are you a Happy Meal? Because I'm loving it.
Really, my main objective for pickup lines was to see that they had a sense of humor. And I felt like you guys all did. So that was my main objective.
But we're going to go with Travis, unfortunately. You remind me too much of one of Drew's close friends.
Like absolutely spitting like image.
Do I get to
It's
see
kinda
him?
crazy. You will. And it's actually like really sweet, but I also just feel like that it's like so close, it's like scary.
Thanks, Travis.
Thank you, Travis.
You were really sweet.
Oh my God.
Right?
Right?
You're still so cute. Like, oh my God.
I got eliminated because I looked too similarly to one of her best friends, apparently. I'm not really sure that I actually would have been the best fit for Drew. Zaijian.
Drew is very active on Instagram, and she's not ashamed of her body, and it gets attention. So if it got the attention of another guy in her comment section and he was flirting, how would you react?
I wouldn't have cared. I wouldn't have slid in nobody's DMs about it because, you know, it's not about what she says. I mean, what they say is what she says. So obviously she looks good, she's beautiful, so there's gonna be a lot of comments about it. So that's from an insecure person who's gonna be jealous or commenting about it. So I just left it as it was. She can do her thing.
You mentioned Drew was trustworthy and loyal, and that's really all I need to hear to not, get upset about that. There's no scenario that would make me mad.
Aww.
I wouldn't do anything. I'm not like the insecure type, so I'd probably like hype her up and just be like, yeah, man, she's dope. But if it really got to me, you just gotta call the SWAT on them. Standard stuff, you know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't react to it at all. I'm a very secure person within myself. The only scenario where I would say anything is if she specifically asked and it made her super uncomfortable.
At the end of the day, I wouldn't say anything because if Drew posts a picture at 3, but she's getting dinner with me at 8, that's all that matters.
That was cute. That was a good answer.
Honestly, I'll hype her up. I would definitely like it. I like all her pictures. I know who she's coming home to every night, so it really doesn't bother me. And I probably will shout her out also on my page.
If some guy can just comment on her Instagram and that's enough to get her away, I didn't have her in the first place.
Now that's
Very
true.
Very true.
Yeah, I don't think I would get upset. I think I would talk to her about it, make sure that she's honest, and I would come over as honest as well. And I think just honesty and vulnerability is really all I need.
Okay, so as far as social media, I could be kind of controlling when it comes to my lady. At times, I expect her to respect her body, respect her privacy, and also respect me. I'm more of a family man. I expect kids in the future, so I'm more of a what they call a control freak.
It's a real thing that really upsets guys when they go on your Instagram and they see comments, and I get it. So if he is okay with that, I think we'll be able to tell.
So Sinead and I together decided that we will be eliminating Leon.
I actually really respect your answer because when you speak like that, you actually sound like my father a little bit. So I respect it in that way, but not something I feel like Drew would want.
I don't think that showing your body is a lack of respect, but I do understand like your more traditional values.
Yeah.
I understand. Thank you, guys.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Yes, absolutely. Thank you. She doesn't know what she's missing. Maybe I'm more of a father figure than a bae figure. If you mess with my bae, You mess with me.
All right, Bez, how long have you been single? And why did your last relationship end?
I've been single for about 1.5 years now, and because she wasn't ready. She was in college, she was young, she was younger than me, about 3-4 years, so she wanted to live.
It's actually been a little over a year since my last relationship. The girl was a few years younger than me, and I really didn't get challenged enough by her. I want someone that I could be with that would better my own self.
I've been single for about a year. My last relationship ended because she just couldn't trust me. I felt like I did all the right things that a boyfriend should do, but since I am an actor and I'm in the industry and I have a very inviting personality, she just didn't feel comfortable with any time I was doing something.
I've been single for about 6 months now. Me and my ex were together for about 1.5 years. There was just a level of insecurity that was getting to me because it just kept escalating and escalating.
So I was in a relationship and it ended about 1.5 years ago because she cheated on me, and it wasn't a random hookup. It was actually with someone that we were both friends with.
Oof.
Oh. Yeah. So that was definitely brutal, and I'm all about honesty and loyalty, and she just kind of broke my trust, so it just kind of had to end.
Oh, Kevin.
I've been single for about over 1 year now. I would say pretty much what happened was I'm a promoter and I'm also a host. So, you know, we deal with a lot of different people, and our goal is to bring people to the event and also entertain the people. So she really didn't understand, she really didn't get that. I used to always bring her to the events, and she just used to stand there in the corner with an evil eye and then ruins the whole entire night.
So my last relationship ended about 6 months ago. Both of us were very ambitious, driven people. And while we still very much cared about each other, we realized that just the way our lifestyles were working, we weren't getting enough personal time with each other, and we could easily keep going, but like, do we want to just kind of like commit to something we don't think will eventually work in the long run?
My last relationship ended about 1.5 years ago. She got a teaching fellowship, and we just couldn't do the long distance relationship.
So we have decided to eliminate this person basically because your answer, though there's nothing wrong with it, I think it creates a sort of potential issue in a relationship with Drew. We have decided to eliminate Carlos, only because Drew is a traveler. A lot of travel is involved, and that usually doesn't mean that she's in one place for very long. And I'm sorry.
Sorry, Carlos.
Guys, thank you for having me.
Bye, Carlos.
You will find love.
I hope so. So I like to travel too, but just not as much as she apparently does. I think she's missing out on a lot. I have a lot to offer, probably more than those guys in there anyway, so yeah.
So Drew and I go out sometimes with my boyfriend AJ, and I will invite her bae to come with us. And if we're having a good time and we're dancing and a gay guy comes and hits on you, how would you react?
If they hit on me, I would politely tell them, you know, I have a girlfriend, you know, and I'm just here to have fun, and it would be no disrespect. This is, we're here for a good time.
If someone just came up to dance with me, that's one thing. If someone were to hit on me, I would politely, you know, tell them the truth and then still hang out, you know. I know it takes a lot of courage to walk up to someone at a club, and I respect that.
First off, I'd be flattered. Super flattered, super flattered. Next off, obviously I need to challenge him to a dance-off. Like, that's it, that's the way to do it. If he wants my heart, he has to dance for it. No.
I love that.
But yeah, but then I would also tell him that I'm straight, but
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not gonna dance by myself.
I can tell it's good. Jeez. I feel so stiff sometimes.
Why you gotta call me out though, Drew?
Can I get like a beat? Oh, you can't dance?
I can't dance.
You can't dance?
My jeans are really tight. I can't kind of wait.
Okay.
You're doing great.
All right.
You're doing
There
good.
you go.
We get it. I like that you're comfortable.
So if we're at a club and gay man decides to step up to me and hit on me, I'm super flattered. So I'm feeling good about myself. I'll just politely let him down easy and then just let it go.
So if a gay guy hit on me at a club, it wouldn't really matter to me because at the end of the day, gay club, straight club, everyone's there to have a good time. I would let him down just like I would let a girl down. Like, sorry, I have a girl. We're all there to have a good time.
Personally, it wouldn't bother me at all. I like my brother's been saying, like, I'll be extremely flattered After that, he hits on me. I'm running to my babe. I'm like, yo, listen, that guy right there with the yellow shirt, he just hit on me. I can't believe it. And that's pretty much it.
Cute.
So the naked comedy shows, we'd go to them, and then afterwards we'd go out to a club and everything, and they were mostly gay clubs because that's who the audience is for that show. And so I was getting hit on a bunch, and it was just a compliment at that point. And it actually threw them off. They thought being straight was a character because I was at this gay club and just very comfortable. I wasn't like weird or anything. They're like, why? What do you? I'm like, I'm not a bigot. I don't know what you want. Like,
Good for you, man.
thanks.
All right, so first of all, I loved all of your answers. Glad there's no homophobes here. I think it's going to have to be David. Honestly, it wasn't anything to do with this question. Yeah. I think the naked comedy thing just throws me off. I'm glad that you're comfortable with your body, but...
Yeah, see, I can pose on Instagram too.
Yes. You have a sense of humor, you're funny, and like do your thing. I just don't know if you would quite be Drew's type. You know, keep doing you. I support nudity and...
Thank you. Nice meeting you.
Maybe we'll come check out the show one time.
Yeah,
Probably not, but...
no, I figured. Before the camera started rolling, someone made me laugh, and a little bit of snot came out and landed on the chair, and she has no idea. So, you know, even if I didn't win, I left my mark. I think Emile didn't like me, and that's just the vibe I got from him. He told me to keep doing my thing, so I'm gonna keep doing it, even though I don't know if he meant it.
Our friend wrestler over earlier was saying he was a control freak. So for you guys, if Drew's on her phone, if you see her phone sitting there, are you the type of babe that would want access to see her DMs or her text messages? Like, do you care about those things?
And if you caught her basically looking at your DMs, so both ways, how do you feel about that?
I wouldn't have cared to go through her phone because we shouldn't be together if we don't trust each other. And so she can go through my phone if she needs some reassurance, but I would never go through her phone because I would trust her.
I think trust is one of the biggest things in a relationship. So when I am in a relationship, I try and stay as transparent, and what you see is what you get. So if she wants to go through my phone, I have nothing to hide.
Yeah, I wouldn't really care if she wanted to go through my phone. I'll just give it to her and she could look through anything. DMs, photos, messages, whatever. Doesn't really matter. I wouldn't go through her phone just because I trust her enough.
I've never been the person to look through anybody's phone. I personally believe once you cross that line, you're kind of giving up on the relationship. You don't get trouble unless you look for it.
All right, so at the end of the day, a relationship is built on trust and trusting the person you're with, respecting them. So I wouldn't really care if she looked through my phone because, I mean, there's nothing that she's gonna find. But I personally would never look through her phone just because if we both trust each other enough, we both respect each other enough, there's really no need.
I'm not gonna go through your phone. That's not my style.
This is hard because I feel like a natural reaction to somebody going through your phone is to feel a little bit betrayed. And I only got that from, you know, maybe 2 people. Out of all the people that were like, oh, it's totally fine if she goes through my phone, I actually do believe that this person was being 100% genuine. But I think that I've had a little bit of a feeling for the past couple questions now just because this person is very subdued and chill, and I'm just not quite sure if your very spirited and fiery personality would be the right match.
Oh, I'm scared.
So the person that we're going to eliminate at this point is Greg.
Oh, man.
Thank you.
They said it had nothing to do with any of my questions or my answers that I provided. They just had a weird feeling about me, and I guess a lot of people have that feeling.
Give us an example of a great first date, and give us an example of a terrible first date.
A good date would be going to the water and not swimming, eating, and just being completely intimate mentally with each other. And just switching stuff that we want to learn about each other that only we would really know.
Oh, I love that.
But a bad date would be going in the water and swimming when she just got her hair freshly done. Or in general.
At least just for a first date.
Right. Common courtesy.
So an idea of a good date for me would just be something spontaneous. I'm a spontaneous person, so maybe we might just like start off by walking through the park and then see where we go through from there. A bad date would probably be taking her to like the zoo. Nobody wants to smell that. First date.
Also, animals should not be in cages.
Animals should not be in cages.
I would not like that.
So,
Me being a very adventurous person, a great first date for me would be something such as amusement park or getting a tattoo or even skydiving. Terrible first date all the time, anywhere where it's just extremely loud. We can't even get to know each other if we're in a club and 50 Cent's playing the whole time.
Right.
So my idea of a great first date, it's something that involves a level of thought and something that's deep. So maybe an art museum, look at art, get to know each other, see the intellect behind the person's beauty, and then if that vibes, go dancing. Idea of an awful date though, movies. Why people take first dates to the movies? It's dark, you can't talk, I've never understood that.
All right, it's 2 routes that I would go on for a first date. First, I would go on Groupon and see exactly her reaction about me going on Groupon looking for a cheaper date just to see where her mind is at. Secondly, I would probably take her to a picnic, something calm, something cool, so we can get to know each other more. Then from the picnic, we're gonna go car racing because I know she has a bubbly personality. She seems like she likes to have fun. Bad dates, like my brother said right here, movies is the worst. I'm not gonna we gotta sit next to each other for an hour and a half, we not getting to know each other. We probably watch something that you don't wanna watch or I don't wanna watch, we're just doing it just to do it.
So your tactic of going on Groupon, is that to gauge kind of like, if she has a weird reaction to it, then you know you're gonna have to spend a little bit more money?
No, it's pretty much to see where's her head is at. Like, if you into saving, then I know like you have a bright future ahead of yourself. If you want something like, oh, you're on Groupon looking for a date, I know you probably on a little bit on the gold digger side.
Okay.
So I'm gonna test you and bring you to where you wanna go.
Okay. Okay.
I hope you're gonna put that tactic in your back pocket because that's actually really smart.
Yeah, it's really smart.
My ideal like third date is Disneyland, but that's really expensive. But I feel like you have so much time to spend with them in line and walking around, and it's cute. Also, my dream thing, I don't know if this is legal, but to go through a car wash with the top down, with goggles and like a poncho.
Wait a minute.
I think that'd be so much fun.
This person I actually really enjoyed. Very funny, great answers. It was just a little too vague for me for the date. I think everybody else kind of gave more specific. And I think when I'm choosing, I'm looking at her reaction too, just gauging on how she reacts to certain things. One of you guys definitely, she smiled multiple times. But all that being said, Kevin.
I knew it.
It was great meeting you, Kevin.
Kevin, you're awesome.
Take some dance lessons.
I don't think the Bestie's made the right decision. Well, first things first, she's missing out on her own version of a childish Gambino. Everybody wants that.
We're getting a little deeper to get to know you. This was kind of Drew's request. She wants to know what are like the 2 things you're most passionate about in life?
The 2 things I'm most passionate about, especially one of them, is I take care of adults and children with disabilities. I have like a really big heart. I love taking care of, I have a DCP, it's a direct support professional, so I go into homes, take care of older people. I love animals, I'm a big animal person. I don't like seeing animals in cages, which is why I don't go to the zoo.
Well, one for starters, I've been on a Save the Ocean project. Ever since I was in middle school, I've been going to sea camp regularly, and actually I used to study to be a marine biologist. There's so much about the ocean that we don't know, and every day it's getting worse and worse. And another thing I'm passionate about is doing my music. I'm a singer.
Okay. Can we hear some?
I understand your body wants it. I know your thoughts. Ooh, you bout it. You're a big girl, and it's your world.
That's gonna be weekend vibes.
Totally.
That tenor.
Yeah.
Good job, Joey.
I do not like that, so I appreciate you doing that.
I'm very passionate about politics and activism. I think with the having social media around us, we need to spread the word. We need to get people to vote, get people to get the kids out of cages. I'm also very passionate about traveling. I've been to 57 countries and I'm trying to hit 100 by 35.
Holy
wow.
I'm passionate about my community because I see like a lot of kids right now, they basing their life off of social media. I'd rather fix the community because I don't have any kids yet, but once I do have kids, I don't want them being around certain type of kids that don't have no home training and live off of social media.
Again, this is becoming harder because if you made it this far, obviously it's because we like something about you guys. So with that being said, you definitely made her smile at the beginning when you said something, but you're very charming and sweet, but I think you're very passionate about your promoting in your life, which I.
You about to get rid of Dizzy?
Yes.
Oh, I love Dizzy.
I have zero comment about this decision because I don't. It's so hard to make this decision, but I don't know. I understand where you're coming from.
I think so.
Okay. Oh, Dizzy.
Dude, they're like hugging him.
This is like when the favorite gets eliminated on the
Yeah,
show. Are you sure,
You're
Dizzy?
ready to go.
Dizzy, I'm in love with you.
All right, we talk after.
Oh, nice to meet you. Bye, Dizzy.
Bye, Dizzy.
You're cool, man.
What I really think topped it was me being too sweet and too charming, and I really think the best friend liked me. So that's what I think really happened. I think Sinead will be sliding in DMs later.
All right, Biz. What are your biggest pet peeves?
My biggest pet peeve is lies. So even if you're lying about something small, just be honest the whole time through. Because I'm gonna be honest with you the whole time through, so just be honest with me. It's the only way we're gonna work.
One of my biggest pet peeves is somebody who constantly repeats himself.
Okay.
So my biggest pet peeve, it's lack of hygiene. If you're gonna show up anywhere, you smell bad, your hair doesn't look like, your hair looks greasy, your teeth aren't brushed, there's that. Also, when people chew like cows, that like smacking noise, it drives me up the wall. I hate that. Yeah.
Those are both very fair.
Yeah.
Irritating. We can definitely tell you are well groomed.
Do you lick your fingers or like
No,
after you eat?
No, licking fingers is gross.
This is hard.
Oh.
So at this point, like, it's really, truly not even about answers. We're going based on like it's like a gut feeling at this point. You guys are all really great, and your answers for that last question were great, and you're also different, which is really cool. But yeah, it has nothing to do with answers at this point. So don't think it's like that was like the one thing, because it's really not. To be honest with you, your answers were always like some of my favorite answers throughout the entire thing. You're so unique.
You have a great vibe.
So with that being said, at this point, we are going to eliminate Joey. No, I'm sorry.
Nice to meet you guys.
They're so
Very cool. Joey, I'm sorry.
I definitely think there was a little bit of chemistry with Sinead. She thought I was the perfect person, just not for her friend.
Okay, we made it to the end, and obviously it's time to pick one of you. So why should we pick one over the other?
The real question should be, why wouldn't you pick me? Because I will treat her like the queen that she is, literally. I'm on the biggest hype man. The biggest hype man. I will literally be taking pictures of her all the time. Like, you'll see a lot of pictures I take of her will be on her IG, and I'll be hyping her up the whole time. I don't care what she looks like, because I trust her. So it's gonna be definitely a big plus, especially because I'm big too. So when she posts, I will definitely repost on mine. You know what I'm saying? Help her with her connections, help her with her everything. I will treat her how she deserves to be treated. That's it.
So I'm definitely Drew's perfect match because we've clearly been vibing, even though she can't see me. I can only see the back of her head. I've heard those laughs. And also, like it's already been said, I'm gonna treat her with respect. We're gonna build a great first date on trust, honesty. We're gonna have a great time. We're just the perfect match. We're gonna eat good food. We're gonna travel together. If things vibe, I'm the winner. I'm the winner here. Definitely.
There's nothing left for us to do other than to send one of you home.
Just say it, Sinead.
You're making me nervous.
The climax.
I'm so sorry to have to eliminate Joseph.
Saw that coming.
I will say too, Drew doesn't really like hair, and if she likes it, it's usually with manicured in a way.
I mean, I got a lot of it. Not a lot, but.
She's, yes.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Joseph, nice to meet you.
I like your tattoos.
Thank you.
I thought I was the one. And they were gonna pick me. And then I was like, okay, I'm ready to take this prize. And they were like, Joseph, we're sending you home. I was like, what? I guess I wasn't the one for her, but hopefully that guy treats her as good as I could have. Well, if you're watching, you want to be my next bae, call me.
All right.
I'm gonna keep my eyes closed.
Aw,
Hey.
Brody, hi.
How's it going?
Nice to meet you.
Great to meet you too.
Congratulations.
Wow,
on winning.
thank you. Thank you guys.
You are very welcome.
I
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you.
absolutely.
He is well manicured. He looks like he takes care of himself.
Yes,
He takes care of
yes.
himself. His eyebrows are great.
Thank you.
Which means he would take care of you. He wants to travel and eat with you.
Yep, that was me.
57 countries so far.
Yes.
I
Yep.
liked your vibe. You were very
I appreciate
humble and
that.
chill,
Yes,
but you're also like,
he's
Yeah.
Lebanese, he's a little culture. I feel like he
confident.
understands the
Yeah.
world.
Yeah.
He didn't think he would judge anything.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
You guys did a good job.
Woo!
Brody, my first impression of you is that you're very clean cut and that you have a very relaxed, chill vibe. Like you're not uptight. You don't seem nervous. It's a chill person. It's good.
It's true. Aside from being absolutely beautiful, she's very well manicured and you kind of like ooze confidence, which I really like.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's so hard to tell who's saying what. Something about having your back to somebody, it's like you guys,
To be honest, there was never a question that I wasn't confident in. I was just being myself, so I never really thought that, you know, I was gonna get eliminated based on something I said.
I love confidence. I love the confidence. It's not cocky. I don't like cocky, arrogant
There's a
confidence.
difference. There's a difference.
There's difference.
Yeah.
That's what I could tell. From your vibe, I was like, he's sure of himself, but it's not like overbearing.
Yeah, exactly.
My besties did pick my bae. I think out of everyone, Brody was definitely the best choice.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
That makes me happy.
You guys know.
Yeah,
like,
we really do.
Out of his answers and like aesthetically, he was the best one.
Yeah, that's really nice to hear. I felt confident, I'm not gonna lie. I felt like we had chosen the person that she would have agreed with.
Yeah.
You know, so it's nice to hear it from you too.
I will say,
what?
There was a time where Sinead almost eliminated Brody, and I had to.
Over who?
I forget. It was very much in the beginning. It was in the beginning. It was something in the very, very beginnings. But I'm really happy that I gave him a second chance because he did end up coming around.
Yeah.
You know.
Every time someone left, I was like, I concur.
But if I'm being 100% honest, one of my bigger concerns with Brody was his height.
Yeah, and so that was why we were so hesitant.
Yeah. That's the one thing that I wish was different about Brody, is that he was taller. But he's such a cutie and he's
he is.
sweet and
Thanks for watching, guys. That was so much fun picking our besties bae.
Yes.
so much fun. If you guys want to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe to 17.
And if you want to see more of us, we're always on Clevver, Clevver News, and Clevver Style, and you can subscribe to that too because that's where we'll be.
Bye, guys.
Bye.